I've done a lot of traveling, so I found that I've been to St. John's, I've been over to in BC and Victoria and stuff like that. I find that those places, when I went there, especially, it was mostly when I traveled there. It was before I came out. It was almost like I could be myself, even though I wouldn't say that I was gay or whatever. I found I was more myself when I visited those places.
Small town, everybody knows your business, so and in a big city, nobody cares. You're not so known by everybody in this.
Big city, bigger web, more drama. That's for sure. Besides that, I think being in a city would be easier.
Well, you definitely do get more of a feeling of acceptance in the bigger cities, and I think pop culture has a lot to do with that. In recent years, you get artists who are advocating for gay rights, and I think that's pushing LGBT rights in the right direction. It's pushing for acceptance, and it's pushing for equality, and it's really helping our cause.
See, I always look at it as the bigger city, the more open minds you're gonna get to what you are, to more accepting of who you are. And I know a lot of people that live out in Toronto, and they don't run into as many problems as people who live in smaller towns, such as Stephenville or other small towns like Ramnia or Burgeo,
It'd be bigger it'd be better in a bigger city because there's not so much focus on just one person, one particular group kind of thing. I grew up in a smaller town, so everybody knew very, very quickly. So you just had to learn to accept it. So, yeah, I think it'd be easier for people in a bigger city, like I said.
I don't think there's anyone that has actually went to school in Burgeo and came out. It's very hard with knowing everybody. Everyone knows what you're doing. People live often old-fashioned ways. They have these thoughts of a male and a female. That's the only thing that's right. And the people don't really enjoy, I guess, any change. Not all of them, but majority of people do, and it just changes. I don't know, I guess weird to them. It was very difficult I found, just trying to be able to be myself. I wasn't able to be myself. So that led to I felt not really true to my friends and stuff like that. So it was mostly because of the town too.
In smaller towns, there is more of a sense of homophobia in general. I mean, homophobia exists everywhere. You're never going to go anywhere and there not be homophobia. But I find it's more concentrated in smaller towns just because of the isolation, because of the lack of exposure to, I don't know. I don't know why it is, but I do definitely get more of a sense of homophobia in smaller towns. And you get that anywhere.
It's different. It's not what they're used to.
Yeah.
A lot of people are old in their ways. And
it wasn't except back in the day. It's just not really changed. It's just kind of the things passed on.
But now you look at it now, a lot more people are out and open about it. And yeah, it's not so hard now.
I have a problem with it because it's not something that you're used to. And for older generations, it's not how they grew up. They grew up saying guys like girls, girls like guys, and that's it. So, I mean, I can see it coming from them being hard, but it's society now, so people should learn to accept it because it is people. I mean, more and more people are coming out now because they feel more safe about it. So people back in the day, if I could say, they should realize it more, and hopefully more people do realize it, that it is accepting now. So.